You are watching Big Bonker Boi News. Beep, 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 beep.
Gotta make sure the screen's not frozen. Okay, so earlier today I made a community post revealing that there's going to be a 17th Springfield arc. Alright, well, I think we all saw this coming. But what you guys did not see coming was the inclusion of Nixa, Missouri, which is a town next to Springfield. My God, I probably could have done better with that 7. So this is going to be a special Springfield arc. It's not going to be like some of the others that are more recent. So the reason why this is all happening is because there is a specific house in Nixa, Missouri with some very cool Halloween decorations that my parents were looking at. When they showed me it, and I found out that I was in Nixa, Missouri, and thus being closer to us than some other cool decoration-filled houses. You know what? Never mind. I was just like, you know what? That could be another road trip. So I recommended us going down there someday. I thought it was going to happen last weekend, but it's actually going to happen this weekend because this weekend, at my school, we have Friday off because of parent teacher conference. Is that probably sounds weird because I paused the video without All right, so my school is letting us go on Friday because of parent teacher conferences. So since we're going to get a 3-day weekend this weekend, my parents decided to go down to Springfield and Nixa, Missouri, at the same time during this weekend because we have 3 days. So the plan is we're going to stay at least one night there. 2 nights, I say that's stretching it. Usually we only stay one night nowadays every time we spend a night at Springfield, or just have a tiny little vacation there. Like in the 15th arc and the 16th one, too. And speaking of actually staying a night at Springfield, we're getting 3 Springfield arcs we're my God, I need to turn this damn heater off. We're going to have 3 Springfield arcs in a row where we spend a night there, meaning I'll be able to record some towers on night mode. And if you guys are wondering about going to Nixa, Missouri at night too, that's pushing it too. It really is, but I would say it's a little more likely to happen because of the reason why we're even going to Nixa in the first place, because of Halloween decorations at some guy's house in Nixa. I even wonder if I'm pronouncing Nixa right.
Nixa.
Leaning.
What? I got it on the wrong language. And yes, if you're wondering, I am using Google Translate because text to speech makes me download an app, and I'm not going to do that just for this. This is faster, anyways.
Nixa.
Nixa. So if you're wondering if we're going to be going to Nixa, Missouri, at night, like I already said, it's stretching it, but it might happen because of why we're even going there in the first place, because of Halloween decorations at some guy's house. And with any sort of giant decoration setup like Halloween or Christmas, there will always be lights. That's inevitable. Unless if you're boring and decide to just add decorations that don't even light up, and you don't have any spotlight to give them light either. But we are going to spend a night at Springfield, at least one night. I am pretty glad this is happening because if you don't know, actually, we've been kind of running dry on content for the Springfield series. So with the inclusion of Nixa, we're going to have some fresh content. Because I never went to Nixa. Actually, I have, but I never filmed anything from there before. I only crossed through it back in 2018, I believe, after a Branson trip. But that was before the Big LT channel existed. So I didn't film anything most of the time. I would rarely film towers back then. The only times I would film towers was if they were either very, very cool and I did not want to miss them, or if I just wanted to show my grandpa, because back then I wanted to show him the tower lore. So that's the reason why I got some tower videos all the way from, I don't know, 2018 and probably older. But it's still going to be fresh content for you guys. Well, I mean, for all of us, because I never filmed anything in Nixa, Missouri before. Nixa, Missouri. While I'm down there, I do plan on filming a specific water tower that another tower enthusiast told me about. It's by one of the schools, and if you're wondering what water tower it is, you're looking at it right now. So yeah, it's a basic looking water tower with a concrete base and stuff. It's pretty small too, but it has a beacon. I'm not really too sure why, but if the Ozark water tower has a beacon and Ozark is very close to Nixa, hell, both water towers are pretty close to each other. There must be an airport either in Ozark or the reason why they have beacons in the first place is because of the Springfield airport, which that's stretching it quite a bit because both water towers are pretty far away from the Springfield airport. I don't know. I'm just grateful they have beacons. So yeah, I was told about a water tower with a TWR E1DB dual strobe. Yes, that dual strobe is not common in Missouri. Here in Missouri, if you want a tower with a dual strobe, you got two choices: FH324 or my good old Beacon 3000B, and sometimes the ILS 3400, which is the ITL dual strobe. But when it comes to E1DBs, they're not too common in Missouri. Yeah, TWR is not too popular in Missouri, I guess, because I haven't seen much from them in Missouri. So it'll be pretty nice to film this water tower. I'm not sure if the water tower is going to be the main tower of the arc. I'm not sure, but it might be. Which would be an achievement because I'm pretty sure there was no water tower at all that ever became the main tower of any Springfield arc. Usually, the main towers of every Springfield arc are usually monopoles, guide towers, or the classic self-supporting lattice towers. Why didn't I just say lattice towers? You get what I mean. So when it comes to water towers, I don't think we ever had a water tower as a main Springfield Arc tower. And something else. It's not even going to be in Springfield. It's in Nixa, which is another rare thing for Spring. It's another rare thing for the Springfield series to have a main tower outside of Springfield. So yeah, that's going to be really cool. I think I said all the important things for the 17th Springfield arc. Um, well, except for one thing. If you're wondering when it's going to come out, I bet it's probably going to come out this Friday. It must be this Friday. Why would my parents wait for us to all go down there because it's a 3 day weekend if we're just going to go down there Saturday? So yeah, that's probably going to take. This is probably going to the first few videos of the 17th Springfield arc are going to be posted on Friday. So yeah, see you there. And now on to more news. I got some more news about the Illinois arc or Chicago arc, whatever you want to call it. It's going to happen. It is set in stone now. So I'm pretty sure I didn't think it was going. pretty sure I told you guys it was not set in stone when I first talked about it in, I believe, the latest episode of Big Bonker Boi News, the second latest video in the series. So it's set in stone now. Yeah. So I believe this might be the next big arc. So this is going to be the fifth big arc. So there's that, and I think I might know what I think I might know how I'm going to get there. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a plane. Pretty sure we're going to be driving there. It's a big school trip, because I'm in a culinary arts class, and the culinary arts class goes here every school year. So this time I'm going to attend it. Hopefully we're going to be driving there, because I'm not kidding when I say that I'm not kidding when I say that Illinois is littered with TV towers. Every time I go by Illinois, I see quite a few different well, I mean, not different. They're really all just the same. They're just tall mass towers. Um, but yeah, there's going to be. I swear, there's a lot of gigantic mass TV towers. So that's going to be cool to film. So yes, the Illinois arc is solid in the concrete. It's in solid concrete. That's what I meant to say. All right, so last piece of news. Um, soon I'm going to make a video of about every single 300 millimeter, I guess, or at least all that I know of, because this guy is requesting it. And yeah, that's a pretty good video idea, because there's actually quite a few different and cool 300 millimeters. Back then, I thought 300 millimeters were an L864 only beacon, which means night mode only, which only means only shines red. I'm just going to just say red only. But I found out that 300 millimeters can shine white and red. They can be dual, and they can somewhat be white only too, but only in only if all right, there's just one thing about the white only 300 millimeters. They aren't really 300 millimeters. All they are just they're just bases with flash tubes, along with the top globe of a 300 millimeter. I showed it in a video once that I made a long time ago. It's in the single strobes video, where I looked at almost every single strobe that I knew of. You know, I like to call those 130 millimeters. Or was it 150? Half of 300? I'm pretty sure it's actually 150. How could I forget this? Whether they're literally just half. The white only 300 millimeters are just halves of 300 millimeters. The top halves. I've never seen a full white 300 millimeter. Just a completely white 300 millimeter. I did say I planned on making one in the future, possibly, if I can get my hands on a 300 millimeter with a filtered old school 300 millimeter. I can just take out the filters along with the lights inside the sockets, and then put flash tubes inside of it. So this is going to be a fun video to make, when I make it at least. But the thing that's not going to be so fun is looking for a picture of all the 300 millimeters I know of. So I guess that's going to be it for today's video. I guess. So yeah, bye bye. Get out of here. And remember, like and subscribe.
You are watching Big Bonker Boy News. Beep, 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 beep.